Hey guys, so I know that everybody's probably wondering what happened with the live the other day and why I was like a bit angry and why I've been crying. I've been crying because I've been very, very angry because I feel like as if I'm not being able to do my job as a mother and protect my children. When I say that, it's because I am currently living in my in-laws' home. They do not live here, but they do come and go, and they show up here like once or twice a week. They currently live in New York with my fiance, Legacy Foster. That is him right here, and this is his parents. The situation is not really involving the fact that he is doing anything wrong. It's more of them doing everything. Currently living here, we have had issue after issue. The first 2 months were perfectly fine. Thereafter that, it went downhill. Excuse me if I seem like I'm rambling very, very fast, but I do not want to have to put up multiple fucking clips for this. I just want to be able to explain as best as I can. So starting back to summer, his parents started locking the door, and they also put a lockbox on the thermostat when I started paying the electricity. Mind you, me paying the electricity means I should be able to have access to the air conditioner. We did not have access to that. I have a disabled child in this house, and under everything, he has to have the perfect body temperature. If he does not have the perfect body temperature, if he gets too hot, he gets too cold, his body will start to seize. If he's under extreme stress, his body will start to seize and he will not stop. I've explained this to them and everything like that. The door still remained locked. We still had no access to the air conditioner. So my fiance went and bought a $200 air conditioner to put in our room. It wasn't until about 2 months ago that his mother decided to, about a month ago, his mother decided to yell at me about said air conditioners, that I had no right to bring that into her home. I did not ask for her permission. And honestly, I just feel like as if she's trying to find every little thing that she can to just, to hate me. Because she has texted me, I'm not sure if the husband knows, but she has texted me and told me all kinds of things and cursed me out my name, told me I'm the devil. I've never been told I was the devil. Like, not even by my ex, his mother, and she didn't like me either. But, anyway, off topic. She also has said that I am trying to steal her son away from this family, and I'm trying to steal their home and keep their home. I do not want this house. Anyone knows me, I like my own shit. I am in the process of designing and building my own home online, because I did do partial schooling for architecture. This house is not up to code, and this house is not something that I would have ever designed in my life. Another thing is, I'd rather design a house with the fiance that I have. Now, when I say things have been escalating, his mother has taken it to a level of picking fights, yelling and screaming and things like that. She does not listen to reason. She does not want to listen to her husband. She does not want to listen to her son. And she definitely does not want to listen to me. All the way going back to when my fiance almost died and he was in the hospital. I tried to have a conversation with her. She did not want to hear it. She did apologize for the fact that she lost her head and that she was angry, but then she tried to make an excuse for the fact that she was yelling at me and that she was angry. But I, as the mature person that I am, I feel as though there's no reason to yell at someone just because you feel out of the loop on something and that you're not being treated the way that you feel as though you should be treated. And let me explain. She feels as though her son needs to treat her like she's his wife. Like she's the first woman in his life for everything. She's his first girlfriend. She's the first wife and everything and such. And that's literally what she told me. And that she said that's how she raised him. And that I'm in the picture. I have ruined that. And her son doesn't treat her that way. And he doesn't show her that kind of respect anymore. And things like that. I feel as though that was a form of grooming your son. And I find that to be very creepy and disturbing, to say the least. And then on top of that, she tried to micromanage how I do things with my children. And she always seemed to want to do it when her son was not around and trying to tell me how I should do things with my kids. I don't take well to that. Even my mother knows this, and she does not offer any kind of advice unless I ask. Moving on past that, the threats have escalated to just the fact that she just wants me to get the fuck out of her house because I am a devil woman, to the fact that she is going to unplug the washer, the dryer, the dishwasher, the stove, and that I'm not allowed to use the kitchen to cook anything for my children. Mind you, she already complained before, about months ago during the summer, that we had too much food in the refrigerator, even when I narrowed all of our food down to just one drawer in the fridge. That was still apparently taking up too much space. So my fiance cleared out one of the fridges in the basement. I'm going to show you guys the basement in just a second. The basement is not the cleanest or the safest place. It is covered in mold. And the refrigerator, luckily, me and him did take the time out to clean it inside and out. But God forbid anything happens and mold gets into the fridge, then, we're just screwed. Otherwise, we keep food in containers up here, and they're literally stacked to the brim. We have to literally micromanage our time for when we're cooking in the kitchen, when they're around, just because of the fact that